Hi Leslie, this is Jade. I'm going to go ahead and do a video feedback for you. So this is your home page. It looks very well done. Your navigation is across the bottom. At first I was a little confused. I didn't see navigation on the top. So it works if it's on the bottom. I just want to make sure that you realize a lot of people may not scroll down because it is below the fold. And generally when you're looking at a website, you have about 4 seconds to catch someone's attention. So you may want to play around with the placement of your navigation. If you choose to keep it on the bottom, that's okay, but I would make sure that people know that it's there. You might also try maybe placing it along the left side or even just underneath, right along the top. It might make it easier. Or do something completely different. Put it on the right side. You don't see that very often. The portfolio page here that you have, your home portfolio page, look pretty good. The navigation is very simple, like I said, easy to get through. Your about page, so you have the video in here. Again, we're just the placeholder. And then your CV, which of course is a download. So this is all really good. I think it works well for you. Contact information, of course. Now you have your phone number, email address. And so I'm assuming if we click on that, it'll bring up, yay, email. All right, so that's kind of cool. And then of course you have your information here. Now, one thing to keep in mind that these logos here that you have, these are incorrect. So I would not use these because they are trademark and copyright infringements. According to the guidelines for both of these IPs, this is LinkedIn and this is Twitter. In Twitter, the bird must be Twitter blue or white, and in InDesign or in LinkedIn, it must be a white IN inside the blue box. So you may just want to go back over and maybe find those and replace the images inside. As far as the portfolio work goes, you had some questions about your backstory. I do agree with you. There is some stuff here. You have type. What kind is it? It's print. It's a deliverable to play program. These are kind of, I understand what you're saying, but most people looking at it aren't going to pay much attention to what this is. Try doing something, I really like this poster, by the way, it's really nice. Tell a little story. Who is Twilight Theater? What were you doing? And you can put in there that you were doing a print medium on a play program that was delivered to for such and such a thing. The fact that it's a project that we can see it's Projects 3, these items, you can change these nomenclatures, these titles. I would go ahead and do that because you can actually change them in the title section. If you go into the Wix controller and you just click on the image, you can change the little tag that appears when you scroll over an image. And you can even add in there what it was for. But just, give a little backstory of who it is, why you're doing it. I know you may not have much room to do it, but you do have all this empty space over here that you should be able to fill up. And I guess that kind of fits in with everything else. The other thing I was looking at is you have several posters and stuff that looks like they belong to the same kind of campaigns. Did you want to keep them separate on purpose? Because, like, for example, your Atlanta Gardens to Grow here and then your stationery here, you could create these as one linkable, one clickable, and then once they go into it, then go ahead and have different items for them to click in here. That way you can keep all of your items together and you wouldn't have to worry about anything else. As far as everything else goes, I do like the design. I think it works for you. The only thing that throws me off is this dark green. I'm guessing you're using it to go against the purple, but it doesn't play well against this charcoal gray. It's not really a true black. It's like a charcoal gray. And it seems to be blending in for me. I might suggest maybe using a different color, maybe using a complementary color scheme, something against the purple that would show up a little bit more because this is quite dark and it's almost bleeding in. The only way I really see it is when I'm looking in here. I can see it around the flower that you have in the box. So, just a suggestion. It's not one that you have to take. I think everything else works well for you and it looks great. So thanks for everything. I hope you have a wonderful day and congratulations on finishing. Have a good one.